This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Welcome back. Have you ever wondered if the weather actually affected your health? Or if your mom was right when she used to tell you, don't go outside without your coat, you'll catch a cold? Don't fret, we've got those answers for you. I sat down with Dr. Justin Puckett to bust those winter weather wellness myths.
The common cold. It always hits you when you least expect it. But does its name have anything to do with its game? Does the cold cause a cold? Got your guess?
We used to say for a long time, and I said it myself, that it was all a myth, that the cold really didn't have a whole lot to do with us getting infected with cold viruses, those sorts of things, that it really had more to do with the fact that we were all concentrated inside, and so that there were more people in small spaces, and so we were sharing these viruses more.
But not so fast.
What we've really learned, actually Yale just completed a study a few months ago that they took the rhinovirus, the virus that causes the common cold, and they exposed it to different temperatures and looked at how that virus would react.
So the weather can affect our health. But how?
One, the virus, whenever in a cold environment, it can kind of bristle up the outside and get a stronger exterior so that it can live through the elements. So that virus that normally might hit us and just disintegrate now is going to, in the wintertime, has got more stability.
In other words, those sniffles that would normally pass in a day or so are able to hang around longer in the winter months.
The other thing that they learned is that not only that, but the tissue itself, when in a cold environment, are nosed so that virus hits, and then our body normally creates an immune response, and it tells all the other cells around, hey, there's viruses coming, get ready, and then they're killed before they're able to get inside the cells and replicate and reproduce. And we found that in the cold time that the body does not respond in that same strong way.
Just like when we tend to hit the snooze button on those cold winter mornings, our body's immune system is a bit more sluggish during the colder temps. We can't control the weather, but we can help our bodies decrease the risk for infection a few simple ways.
You know, it's always good to make sure that we keep all of our exterior surfaces moist. And so if you're taking a shower on a daily basis, then you're going to have dry skin, and you're going to increase your risk unless you keep it moisturized with some sort of a skin lotion, that sort of thing. So that's important, number one. Number two, if you're one of those people whose nose is always drying out, using some saline to kind of help augment what you're doing can make a big role in keeping that tissue more moist so it can stay healthy and able to defend against incoming infections.
And last but not least, winter gear isn't just a fashion statement.
Anytime you're going to go from hot, cold, back and forth, you really can do yourself a favor by controlling the temperature of the air that's coming in. So that's where scarves come in. That's where ear flaps and those sorts of things, where we can control, and that cold air hits that scarf and is then warmed as it goes in, so that we don't get that full solid burst of that cold temperature and see some of those changes we discussed as far as making us more likely to get an infection.
For more on Dr. Puckett's winter wellness tips, head on over to KTVO.com. Stay with us. Good Morning Heartland. We'll be right back.